Yo, what's up? It is Melody Designs, and thank you for tuning in. So this is just gonna be a voiceover of some footage I took while I was creating this custom wallpaper. This didn't take me long. After I sketched it out, I think it took me maybe an hour or two to get the outlines, get the shading, the highlights, and the color in. And so as you can see here, I'm just starting off with with a base color. I just picked this base like gray purple-ish color. And I started recording a little bit late, but you'll end up getting to see the whole wallpaper, and you can see these little hands and whatnot. So you'll get to see what all that is. I just started recording late, and yeah, sorry for the shaky camera. But as you can see right here, I'm starting with some shadows, and all I did was color pick that same color I used for the base, and I just dropped the opacity, or I just dragged it to the opposite end of the scale and made it darker. So now it's like a darker purple gray, and we're just going on the underside of the gun and putting in some darker value. So if you have a hard time judging where you think value should be, a good rule of thumb is to just think about where the sun is or where a light source is in your photo, and think about how usually it's the underside of stuff that is going to be darker, but it really just depends on where your light source is at. So for this character is like outside, so the sun will obviously be up top. So everything under that, will have some shadow in it. And also in between different components of this gun that he's holding, are gonna be different shadows. So I would just say keep it simple, don't overdo it. That's where you start to lose people, when you start to overdo it. And as you can see now, I'm starting off with some highlights. Again, I color picked that base color, and I just moved it to the opposite side of where the dark was at. So now we're at like a lighter purple-ish, almost white, but not sorta. This is basically just going on the top parts of the gun, on the top of the barrel, and as you can see here, on the shoulder. Wow, it's been a minute. I don't even know what this is called. I have not played Call of Duty in a while. But whatever that part is, we're putting some highlights in there. again, just keep it simple. When you overdo stuff, it kind of shows. And most people, unless they're artists like you, most people they don't really pay attention to stuff. Like, they don't care if shadows and highlights are in the right places and whatnot. And as you can see here, I'm messing up. So all I did was, instead of color picking it and dragging the black into the holes because it was on a different layer, I just inked in circles. And now we're starting on the shell cases. So I just picked like a dirty gold, or I think I started with a bright gold actually, and then for the shadows I did like a dirty golden color. Yeah, just to add some more details in. I wasn't originally going to put these in, but I thought it made sense, especially if the gun is firing. You want to see shells popping back, so I thought it made sense. And so we're starting with some orange to, indicate that this gun is firing. I wasn't too happy with the outline of the blast, honestly, but at the end of the day, it's like a cartoon style, and I kind of like doing this style because I don't have to take it so seriously. So that's usually why I do stuff like this. So here's the whole bear. So I went with a bear for my character. And I think next I'm just filling in those hands because they were on two different, they were grouped in with the gun. So I had to draw them, I had to paint them separately from the bear itself. So yeah, this character, this bear that I designed, I sketched out, is part of my Bad Plushie wallpaper collection. This particular collection that I'm drawing for in this video isn't out yet, but the first collection is out. I'm gonna leave a link to it in the descriptions for my Gumroad, and you could pick up the Bad Plushie Wallpaper Volume 1, and that includes 4. This is one of the characters. It's always the same characters, just different design. This is Bad Bear. So yeah, we got Bad Bear, Dirty Duck, Chronic Cat, and Hard Hair. Yeah, I'm going crazy with the alliteration, but I like it. So you can see we got a golden color for the earrings. Just trying to get it perfect. No one's gonna see this, but it's bugging me for some reason. And so here you can see a little bit more of the face. I think next I'm gonna start on the stomach of the bear. Yeah. So just picking a lighter color, coloring in that stomach. I don't even think bears have a lighter stomach part, but I think teddy bears do. So yeah, I don't know, somebody let me know, but I just chose to do this. I think it looks good. I'm pretty sure teddy bears have it. I don't know, maybe I should have looked into that before I started, but and now I'm just grouping them by clicking, holding, and then dragging them into a folder together. And I'm doing this so that I can just transform all of these all at once, make it bigger, make it smaller, move it. I'm not losing any, they're not getting distorted, one by one. So I missed this part, but I drew in some smoke, and I'm just kind of drawing in the words Bad Bear into the smoke, kind of subliminally. Ooh, big word. So this is the end product, and like I said, volume 2 is not out yet, but volume 1 is. I'll try to remember to throw the volume 1 mock-ups on the screen. If you're interested in that, then I'll leave a link in the description. Go to my Gumroad, you can buy the pack. And if you like this tutorial, give me a like, subscribe, comment, anything. And thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.